Now, of course, today is National Gardening Day, right? It's a way to celebrate the hobby of gardening and to encourage gardeners to share their expert knowledge. You can also check out, I did read through an article today earlier on the benefits of gardening as well. And what we want to do here too is talk a little bit with Jamie Viebach, who is a horticultural educator serving DuPage, Kane, and Kendall counties, talking a little bit about some gardening courses and more with us. So thank you so much for joining us live here through the phone lines. How are you doing today?
I'm great, thanks. How are you?
Doing very well, thank you. So give us a little introduction on yourself and what got you interested in talking a little or getting interested in native plants, master gardening, and things like that too.
Yeah, so I am the horticulture educator here with the University of Illinois Extension, and I got interested in native plants really just because I enjoyed being outside and seeing all of the native flowers and learning more about them. And the more you learn about them, the more you realize just how critical they are for ecosystems and for ourselves. And what really drew me to Extension was the focus on educating others. So it's, we have all this great knowledge and information and research that's being done at the university, and the whole goal of the Extension is to take that research and share it with the public. And that's really what the Master Gardener program is all about, not just teaching people how to be gardeners in their own homes, but really training people to be able to go out to the public and teach others as well.
Very, very cool. Now, these master gardeners, they reach into the communities. They have a variety of projects in partnership with local organizations. So how do you work together with those local organizations to create this master gardeners, different options for people and opportunities?
Yeah, so what the Master Gardener program is we teach people who are interested in not just learning more and being better gardeners themselves. As I said, they want to go out into the public to educate. So we have an extensive training program. So if somebody's interested in being a master gardener, you'll go through our program, learn a whole bunch about lots of different aspects of gardening, and then we prepare you to go do volunteer work out in the community. And it's not just volunteer free labor, but we'll also do programs at libraries and for garden clubs. The produce that gets grown in our demonstration gardens gets donated to food pantries. We donated over 4,000 pounds of food to food pantries in 2024. We've got 84 master gardeners in Kane County, and they have donated over 7,000 hours of volunteer work just last year.
That is awesome. So that's good. You're making waves. People are interested. People are getting on the bandwagon when it comes to doing gardening. Are you noticing a larger influx of people wanting to participate in this?
Yeah, actually, we've got a huge interest in our program. And, it's unfortunate that we can only offer the classes, somewhat infrequently, but for people who are maybe just interested in getting the knowledge, they can take those classes online. There's a fee associated with it, but they get all of the information. They get a huge guide that we give out, and it's really just a ton of information that they can learn about how to improve their own gardening skills as well.
That's awesome. Very, very cool. Now, when it comes to gardening and when it comes to plants and nature, based off of your studies, have you noticed that there's a little bit more of a need for this? In the world that we live in with technology and more buildings that are being made when it comes to, of course, environmental trials, are we noticing a little bit more of that people should be more aware of?
It's interesting, and the realm of horticulture can take so many different flavors. There's everything from the home gardening, which during the pandemic, everybody got into home gardening. And so there's really been an uptick in people interested in that. But then on the nature side of things, we hear about pollinators in decline, birds in decline, and all the need that we have for planting native plants So people are interested in that and wanting to put those in their yard, maybe not knowing how. And the nice thing is when people have questions about any of that, they can contact our help desks, which are free, and people can email. There's a web form, or they can just stop into the office during the Master Gardener office hours and ask questions and have Master Gardeners or even myself available to answer their questions at no charge.
That's awesome. That's a great way to, of course, expand, let the community expand on this interest in gardening and helping the environment too. Now, something I noticed here too under illinois.edu is that you approach gardening questions like detective shows that you enjoy too. So you search for clues to identify the suspect and solve plant crimes, it says. I like it.
Yes, so, yeah, I'm a big true crime buff, but it's always a mystery. I love when people come in or they submit their questions because it's like having a mystery to solve. So we have to look at the photos and find the clues, listen to the evidence, and try and figure out what's going on.
That's awesome. Now, how can people find more information about these the Kane County Masters Gardeners and the program?
Yeah, so they can go to the Extension website, which is just extension.illinois.edu, and under our programs, they'll find the information for Master Gardeners. And on that site, they can find information on becoming a Master Gardener, information on getting a Master Gardener to speak at their library or garden club, or we've even had businesses want to do it as like a lunch and learn kind of thing, which is kind of cool, as well as our help desk information. So if people have questions to submit to our Master Gardeners, they can submit there too.
Awesome, awesome. And I see that help desk schedule there, March to October, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Folks, if you want to check out more information, that is extension.illinois.edu. I want to thank you, Jamie, so much for coming onto the air today, taking the time and energy to let us know about this great program. Before I let you go, what would you say to people who might be kind of interested in doing gardening but have no idea really on where to start?
I would say to check out our website, that extension.illinois.edu, because we've got all kinds of information there, everything from beginner level information to people who might consider themselves expert long-term gardeners might find something new on there as well. Mm-hmm. We've got podcasts, videos, articles. I have a blog. There's all kinds of information on there. And again, we are always available and happy to answer questions. And I should mention, too, this is the 50th anniversary of the Master Gardener program.
Oh, I love it. That's fantastic. Yeah. Are you doing anything special for the 50th anniversary?
Yeah, we are. We've got some events planned for Master Gardeners to celebrate, tours and things like that to go on. But, just also lots of information, historic things I think they're going to do on social media, stuff like that.
That's awesome. Well, here at WRMN, what we'll do is I'll keep you in my emails, and we'll definitely talk about maybe having WRMN be a part of it too. That would be fantastic.
Fantastic.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we'd love that.
Awesome. Thank you, Jamie, again for calling in today. Greatly appreciated.
Thank you.
Of course. Bye-bye now. All right, that was Jamie Viebach calling in here, a horticultural educator serving DuPage, Kane, and Kendall counties. If you want to check out more information, that's extension.illinois.edu. That is information posted on the Kane County Master Gardeners. You can take your love for gardening to the next level, and now they are celebrating their 50th anniversary as well, so very, very cool. If you do want to check out more information, please feel free to visit the website there. That is the extension, illinois.edu. Help desk schedule is March to October, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. You can also submit any questions that you have online. So they do have that information posted on there too, that opportunity under Ask a Master Gardener. If you want to call them for more information, that's 630-584-6166. You can also email them as well too. You can also visit their location at 535 South Randall Road in St. Charles. There are also other local resources that you can partake in. Kane County Master Gardener Idea Garden on Facebook, Sherman Natural Prairie and Community Garden on Facebook, and they also do offer reference materials brought to you by the Sherman Community Garden. So lots of different ways, and if you want to request a Master Gardener for a meeting or event, the University of Illinois Extension, they do have that their horticultural programs to educate and entertain your Kane County group as well. So they offer that wide range of topics to reflect various seasons, gardening styles, and plants. So thank you again, Jamie, for calling in. Great way, of course, to tie in National Gardening Day today, too. So get your green thumbs going, ready for National Gardening Day today. Very good.